This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. This is where they die. And these shields, boys. Remember this day, man. For it will be yours for all time.
Hodlers, release your Bitcoin Cash.
What's up, guys? Our Nerve. This is Daimonic and welcome to the channel one more time. Today we have a very special video. We're going to talk about two very key points. First, we're going to talk about the overall cryptocurrency space, and then we are going to address our money supply and our global debt and what's going on with the billionaires of the world and how are they reacting to this huge influx of money that is coming into the overall economy of the world. So if you see any value in that, stick around. As you can see, guys, a lot of greens in the overall cryptocurrency space. You can see Bitcoin is pumping 0.75%. Ethereum doing quite well as well. Let's look at coin market cap and look at the top 10 coins. In the top 10 coins, the only coins that I see that are in the red are Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, and EOS also going down, but not too much. But Bitcoin Cash, because Satoshi Visions, those two coins will not survive the next Bitcoin halving. Those two coins are known to be scams. You know, they're forks of Bitcoin. They will never compete with Bitcoin, and they're not Bitcoin. So if you hold Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Satoshi Vision because you're expecting them to reach the all-time high, you're gonna be disappointed, because once the halving comes around, the Bitcoin price is going to explode and these two coins will not follow. So be very careful with Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. On another level, let's look at the top 20. We got Stellar performing really quite well, around 12%. Stellar is one of these altcoins who is really doing really well over the next couple of days, followed by Cardano. Cardano is one of these projects that recently a friend of mine opened my eyes to it, and now I'm really open to Cardano. I think Cardano is one of these projects that we're going to see do a lot of noise in the future. I definitely have my eyes on Cardano and pumping 4.24%. That's quite good. Yes, Cardano is doing quite well. So yes, guys, allow me to pull up the British pound to Bitcoin price comparison, and this is the 4-hour chart. And as you can see in this chart right here, Bitcoin has been pulling a ascending channel, which is a very bullish price formation that has the price have a little bit of recession, a little bit of correction to the downside, and then it tests this green line right here, which is a buy line, and then it goes up to test the resistance, which is this red line right here, but always setting a higher low. So as you can see right here, higher low, a higher low, and a higher low. And eventually we had a breakthrough to the upside when we broke out around here, and now we are forming another smaller triangle formation right here, which will result into another pump in the next coming hours. I'm really bullish on Bitcoin for two reasons. Now, if you look at the RSI, we are forming a descending channel. This is a bull flag. It's a technical bull flag. So when the RSI hits an all-time low, we're gonna have a massive break to the upside, and I'm gonna show you why. Because Bitcoin does this all the time, and you can go on a 4-hour daily short and pull up the RSI, and you can see when the Bitcoin price is going sideways and you can't really tell whether it's going up or down, you can look at the RSI, and if you see that the RSI is going lower, that's a very bullish indicator that signifies a possible reversal. You can see right here we are going sideways. Allow me to show you. We are going sideways in price, and we are going down in RSI, and then we had a breakthrough. We had a breakthrough to the upside, and we went all the way to around this level right here, which is the 8,000 pound level. And at the same time, I'm gonna pull another one. Another example is this one as well. The price was also going sideways and the RSI was going lower, and then they had a breakthrough, and lo and behold, this is a massive massive move to the upside. Also, you can trade this, so this is a great opportunity to make some extra satoshis. On another level, we are currently sitting on the 200 weekly moving average, and provided we close a candle above it, we are in tremendous bullish territory. So this is a very big buy indicator. I say if you have a couple of pounds on your wallet or on your bank account, put it into Bitcoin, put 1% of your portfolio in Bitcoin and watch it grow. Alright guys, on another side note, we have the federal balance sheet swelling up all the way to 6.13 trillion. This is a record high for our currency, and the United Kingdom as well, money supply has been skyrocketing. These governments and banks are just printing and printing and printing. Let me show you the quantitative easing history. So you have over here in 2008 QE number 1, quantitative easing number 1, that happened following the crisis of 2008, where banks and governments decided to just inject a tremendous amount of currency into the market to prop up their losses in the stocks and in the banking institutions, basically just bailing out the banks. 6 months after, we had QE number 2, where they printed 600 billion to purchase treasuries and securities. And in 2013 to about 2015, for 2 years, we had QE number 3, where they printed 45 billion a month. Now you can see right here, this is a ridiculous spike to the upside. And now look at us, just went straight up, 10 it. So currently we have our money supply is about 6 trillion, which is double. In around 2017 we have 3 trillion US dollars, and now it's double. This is an unprecedented move in the quantity of money. Ridiculous. Just to give you a perspective, guys, if this 100 pounds was a total money supply of a country, and I as a bank decided to print another note, now these 100 pounds are worth 50% less. If I print another note, these 100 pounds are worth a third of what it used to worth. And if I keep printing, the value keeps going down. So what happens? Inflation happens. Prices go up. You look at the bread. Why is the bread getting more expensive? No, the bread is not getting more expensive. Your money is losing value. Yes, guys, it's quite simple. The more money you print, the higher the inflation. And this affects every single person in the country, every single economy on the planet. Fiat currencies are the dominant currencies on the planet, and a lot of people have a lot of money saved up, and when they find out that all those hours that they spend working 5 years ago, 10 years ago, the money that they saved on their bank account is losing value by the minute. This is ridiculous. It's in fact illegal, but they get away with it because obviously they are powerful, and we as citizens, we do not inform ourselves in what kind of currencies we're supposed to be backing and what kind of platform we should be using. In fact, let me share with you a quote from this really powerful man, Oscar Wilde. He says, "Nowadays people know the price of everything but the value of nothing." Spot on. Yes, what is the value of holding this into your account? What is the value of saving money when a government can just print trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars just like that, effectively robbing the money out of your own pocket without even touching it? You cannot fix the world issues by printing currency. It does not work. As you can see, this just ramps up inflation. It's not good, and at the same time it adds to the global debt. Right now the total global debt is at 61 quadrillion US dollars. This is a tremendous amount of money, and all I ask is to who? Who do we owe this money to? To the sun? Do we owe money to Jupiter? Who do we owe money to? To private institutions and private banks who lend money to governments at interest. So you have to pay interest as well. This is basically just robbing money from the future generations, making them slaves themselves. This is not good. And on another side note, what if you were one of these wealthiest people in America, like Jeff Bezos, who has a market cap of 117 billion? Would you be happy to know that the Fed is printing what, 6 trillion, just printing and printing, effectively taking the money that you worked so hard for over the years out of your pocket. Do you think that's fair for them? At the same time, what is going to happen when those people realize that the money that they have in the bank account is absolutely worthless and they might as well get cryptocurrencies? And what's going to happen to the cryptocurrency space? Now, with the Bitcoin halving coming in at 14 days, and should Bitcoin reach 100,000 per coin, we are looking at a tremendous move. A tremendous move. I've never been as bullish as now. I absolutely believe that Bitcoin will reach £1 million in 5 years, and I'm being pessimistic here. You can buy a Bitcoin now for about £7,000 and wait 5 years and become a millionaire. What's not good about that? What's not good about that? That's all I have to say. Let me tell you something. If you are in Bitcoin 11 years in, the future is too bright. Put your goddamn shades on and flex on these guys who hold this paper currency. Let them know that you're holding something more valuable. So guys, this is the video for today. I don't want to talk too much about it. I just want to hammer the point of inflation, and I hammer the point on how well the Bitcoin is performing. We are looking to see a massive recovery in the next coming days, and obviously the US dollar is not going to be doing well. We're looking at it crashing and taking in all the fiat currencies down with it. So if you're holding dollar, man, this shit right here is fucking worthless. So I say fuck this, and let's get some Bitcoin, guys. See you later.